4 years that I've been here, this has been, I'll say the most successful, both from a team perspective and an individual perspective. So everybody in the academy is extremely proud of the 13s to go over there and just to compete against clubs such as Benfica, Juventus, West Ham, Bruges. Those are the types of clubs, obviously, that develop top players in Europe, and to not just go kind of toe-to-toe with them, but to obviously come out on the right end of it. And I think it just goes to show that we have talent that to compete with anybody in the world.
We were proud, we felt accomplished, we were competing really well, and it wouldn't have changed a lot of the feelings just because the ball didn't go or went our way, because we had already felt like we were competing against the best of the best at the world's greatest stage for an under-13 age group. So we were already proud, but having that winning mentality is what gets players usually over the top, and it's a good representation of the work that we're doing and the environment that we're setting here in the academy. This being, for a lot of them, the first time that they are away from the parents, it's a good opportunity for us as an organization to instill values of what it is to be a top footballer and be a professional footballer. So values and conduct of accountability, time management, things like teamwork, they all really help for their own personal growth and then for the growth of the team. So they are invaluable experiences for them to feel what it is to be a top level footballer. It's not just on the field stuff, it's also the things that happen before the game, after the game, how you get back, how you analyze the opponent and your own performance to bounce back for next games. So it's massive for their own development and for the team development.
You're away so much, aren't you? So it's like a second family. These are a really tightly knit group of players. They're like brothers. These experiences and when you go away and travel and face tough competition and tough games, it really brings the group together. And that can only help when you're in competitions and tough moments for players to dig deep.
Chance is coming, Rossborough, and he puts it off the crossbar! Taylor Rossborough, the leading scorer for New York Red Bulls this year, and he's put them ahead in stoppage time!
This season, I think I've been playing at the top of my abilities, and I've had a big impact to this team. It all helps when you have the guys around you that you do to go out there and just play against all these top teams and have a good performance. It's just amazing to know that you can really compete with these guys, and you're playing against kids that are going to be future pros, and you can hang with those guys, and it's crazy.
And that'll be it! For the first time ever, the New York Red Bulls are MLS Next Cup champions!
The game itself, the final, how that really ended, with such a dramatic finish, that's the reason you love the game. The emotion and the excitement in that moment, I think will live with all the players and staff for as long as they live.
For me, obviously where the academy is about development, but winning's a massive part of this, all right? Learning to win, to do what's necessary to win, is imperative in developing top young players. And again, we're New York Red Bulls. This is, honestly, it's what's required. It's what's expected. And so to be able to lift the 2 trophies this year, that's the type of winning culture that we want to instill in all of our teams and all of our players. Again, anybody that says that winning doesn't matter, I think they're being a bit naive.